more details have just come out about the Lee Anderson story. It sounds very grubby, and Lee Anderson apparently claims that he was offered a financial incentive to defect to Reform Party. So the senior Conservative sources say that Mr. Anderson told them he had been approached by Reform UK. Richard Tice, the present leader of Reform, denies that any money was offered to the MP. It says that he was offered a job worth the equivalent of 5 years of an MP's salary in the event that he switched to Reform and failed to win the next election. He's going to fail to win the next election anyway, so I suspect this is probably some sort of ruse to try and get some money out of the Conservative Party. The whole thing is sordid, is it not? This is supposed to be the deputy chairman of the Conservative Party, and he's running around the place doing tittle-tattle about grubby money deals. And the Sunday Times has run a story about it. Laura Kuenssberg ran a story about it. There's been an interview with Richard Tice in which he's denied things. And Laura says there's been numerous discussions with Tory MPs, but Richard Tice has denied offering any money. And as I say, it just comes across as sordid and unpleasant. The BBC apparently had been told that Mr. Anderson had contacted Conservative Party officials in February, and that they contacted the Chief Whip, and that the Speaker of the House of Commons was informed, and the party should now apparently offer evidence. And I have no idea how this one is going to pan out. I suppose the idea is that this sort of story is going to kill off Reform UK. I think it's more likely to kill off the dying career of Lee Anderson. And who would trust this man who spreads this sort of tittle-tattle? It doesn't really matter in my mind whether it's Richard Tice or Lee Anderson who's for the career chop, and both of them anyway have got programs on these minor channels, Talk TV and GB News. I can never know which one is which, actually. Never.